Hello, it's been a while since I did my last video, probably about 2 or 3 weeks now. That's because I've been moving. As you can see from the background, I'm in a different room to my other videos. That's because I'm in a different house. And it's still a bit of a bomb site in here because I've not managed to unpack everything yet. There's literally games, consoles and bags and stuff all over the place. Happily out of shot, so at least there is some semblance of professionalism in this video. Tiny bit. The games I've picked up since my last acquisitions video are all exclusively Dreamcast ones, and some of them were bought from a shop and some of them were sent to me by a friend. So without further ado, I'm going to quickly jump into them. It won't be a long video this, but I will give a little bit of background on each of the games when I show them to the camera. Okay, so there are a lot of games that weren't released in the UK for the Dreamcast, and you know, there was a lot of PAL games that weren't released in like America, for example, or Japan. One off the top of my head is like Headhunter, which was released in PAL territories only. Likewise, there are a lot of games that weren't released anywhere other than Japan, and there are also games that were only released in America, or America and Japan, but never in PAL territories. A friend of mine who is also on YouTube by the name of PC Wizard 13. He's got a channel called Dreamcast channel. He does loads of videos on, you know, unreleased Dreamcast games and things like that. Really good channel. He sent me, in return for me sending him a PAL copy of Stunt GP and a load of Dream On demo discs, he sent me a few American games that I had no other way of getting because they don't come up on eBay very often. But yeah, on eBay, eBay.com, they're quite sort of common. So we did a bit of a deal, and you know, thanks to him for those. Okay, so these are they. The first one is Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. This one uses the engine from Tony Hawk's Skater. It even says on the actual box there, using Tony Hawk's engine. And it's, for some reason, a game that wasn't released here. We got Dave Mirra's Dave Mirra BMX, but not the Matt Hoffman one. They're totally different games from different developers, as far as I know. And yeah, it's basically just Tony Hawk, but you're on a bike instead of on a skateboard. But that's a good one. These next three are games that just didn't come out here at all, and I don't understand why, because when I say what it is, you'll understand. But NFL is quite popular here now. I don't know how popular it was back in that sort of 2000, 2001. But it still must have quite a large following, even in Europe. So, by the way, I can't actually play or understand the rules. I don't understand the rules of American football, apart from like NFL Blitz. But I wanted these just so I could get an idea of why they're so revered, and like seeing some of the best examples of the genre. And as you probably no doubt already have guessed, they are. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, I'm going to show you these in order. NFL 2K. And then we have NFL 2K1 and NFL 2K2. But as well as that, he sent me NCAA 2K2. NCAA is like the college league in American football. It's a bit, you know, it's a big deal in America, the college league. It's where the upcoming stars come through and end up in the NFL. I know a little bit about American football, but I really need to kind of learn the rules. There's a great video on YouTube actually that really like sort of condenses the rules down to, and it does look like a pretty good game, to be honest. So I really need to sort of get my head into it and play these, because from what I can see, they are fantastic games. The production value is so high, just like all the other 2K sports games. The graphics are great, the presentation's amazing, and these are some of the like most highly regarded NFL games that have ever been. So I definitely need to get my head into those and sort of learn the rules of American football so I can enjoy them. One other game he sent me, like a bonus, he listened to the podcast, the Dream Pod, which is the Dreamcast Junkyard podcast, and I was lamenting at the fact that I couldn't burn a copy of Toe Jam and Earl because I'm an idiot, and so he sent me a very nice light-scribed, I think it's a light-scribed disc of Toe Jam and Earl 3 for the Dreamcast, self-booting. Yeah, it's really good, to be honest. I've played the first couple of levels, and I just can't. It just beggars belief that this game wasn't completed and came out on the Dreamcast. It's just bizarre. I love the way it's put the sort of the Sega Dreamcast logo at the bottom as well. That's brilliant. So thanks to you if you're watching. Thank you. Now the next 3 games I got from a shop near me. A couple of people on Twitter, and also a guy I know called Katsu, who works and does a lot of stuff for Retro Collect and his own thing, Retrograde Gamer. He sent me a text. Oh Tom, you've got to see all these Dreamcast games in this shop. So I went down to a shop quite near to where I am now. A couple of other people mentioned it to me on Twitter as well, and on the Facebook group as well. I think somebody actually posted it on the Facebook page as a post to the page as well, so thanks to him. I went down there. I wasn't expecting there to be much left, but there's just so much stuff in the shop. This collector has taken his entire Dreamcast collection down to the shop and traded it all in. There's boxed console, joypads, memory cards, VMUs, jolt packs, or whatever you want to call them, rumble packs, and a couple of games caught my eye, and they were really reasonably priced as well. And they are one of the games is a game I'd never thought I'd own, because it's just so expensive when it comes up on eBay. But it was like 20 quid, so I thought, I'm having that. I'm skint, but I got the credit card out and I just thought, I'm having that game. So I'll start with the lesser of the 3. Okay, the first one is PAL Sonic Shuffle. This one again is one that, when it does appear on eBay, it's flipping really expensive, and it's renowned for being rubbish and really dull. I've not played this one yet because I've been moving. But yeah, that was 10 quid. 10 quid, bargain. And these, I must say, are in absolutely mint condition. All the hinges, the booklets, the boxes are just immaculate. And so the guy, whoever took these in, he's probably never going to watch this, but thank you. And yeah, this is how you treat Dreamcast games. So Sonic Shuffle. The next one is a game I already have, but the NTSC version, and I did want the PAL version just because I don't want the full PAL set, but I'm that close to it. I saw this, and this was I think it was $12.99. So again, a really good price. Marvel vs Capcom, not Marvel vs Capcom, Capcom vs SNK. Idiot. It's weird because it says on the back, I don't know if you can see that, Millennium Fight 2000, like the NTSC version does, but it doesn't say it anywhere else on the box or on the manual for that matter, if memory serves. No, look. So yeah, it just says Millennium Fight 2000 on the box there, back. Weird. Great game. And the last one, another 2D fighter, the one that I never thought I'd have because it's just stupidly expensive when it appears on eBay, is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have played this one before. When I was at uni, I convinced my mate to buy a Dreamcast because they were selling them off really cheap in like Electronics Boutique or something, and he got the Dreamcast, and we were looking at the games on the shelf, and like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was like $5 or something. That's how much it was back then. And he got it, and we went back to his flat and we were playing it, and he was like, "Ooh, it's shit this." Ooh. Anyway, a couple of months later, I went to a wedding or something with him, and in his car was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the footwell with all the box all cracked, and he was, "Oh, do you remember this? It's shite in it," and he threw it out the window. And now that goes on eBay for stupid money. And I sent him a message saying, "Oh, look what I've got," and he goes, "Oh, you do realise it's shite, don't you?" I was like, "Mate, you haven't got a clue." Anyway, yeah, so enough of me walking down memory lane. That's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That was 20 quid. Bargain. Absolute bargain. So I think I've done quite well in the last couple of weeks on the Dreamcast collection. It's growing, and yeah, I keep my eye out. This weekend coming up, this is really going to date this video, so if you're watching this in 6 months' time, this will really date it. But this weekend is Play Blackpool 2015, and I'm going to be heading up there to Blackpool tomorrow after work. I'm going to be getting the coach, and I get on the coach at 8 PM, and I get to Blackpool at 7:20 AM the next morning, so that's going to be interesting. I'll have to download some new podcasts for my journey and charge the Vita up as well. And the GBA actually, the SP. But yeah, those are my games. Thanks for watching.